We're Tekken players. We don't read. We just play offense.
Okay, let's see what we got here on the board now. You know, I'm kind of curious to see, like, you know, new game, new characters, to see if Lars picked anybody else up new, or they just stay with the tried and true.
There is definitely a little bit of extra pressure when you have the name Lars, you know?
Right. But we got Zafina and we got Azucena. Now, Azucena, they're going through a little bit of changes with that running 3 too, right? So they try to fix it, but they end up making it a little bit better, almost like unpunishable. But I think they got it second time's the charm with the patch. So it's still going to be a very good move here, but there definitely is now counterplay. Zafina been kind of going rough here. You know, had a glow up in Tekken 7, now kind of paying for her crimes a little bit.
Yeah, when the game first came out, Tekken 8 that is, everybody was on the Zafina, right? Because she was so strong. In the previous game, people liked the play style. Right? Yeah, Arslan. But the character, the stocks they are not looking good right now. You better hope for a patch.
Of course, Lars on the Azucena looking pretty good so far, using that aggressive playstyle. Gonna go into the stance, of course. And you're just stuck on this wall like glue.
Yeah, you get that check here as Azucena. Do they know how to deal with that Liberator stance? Meanwhile, Zafina got some stance pressure of her own. There's that while running.
Looking pretty good. Yeah, just kind of poke them out there. And there is the low grab too. It's a great thing to kind of close out games when you're not expecting to. Zafina, of course, known to be a character with pretty like shifting hurt boxes too. Yeah. It really hasn't come out to because Lars' button placement is to kind of just account for that movement.
Yeah, we did see a great little crouch there from Anzu, but wasn't able to get too much off of it. Now we're seeing more of that traditional Zafina offense, being a little bit tricky with it, but that while running 3-2, going to give Lars those plus frames. Anzu needs to be a little bit more preemptive dealing with that.
Yeah, Lars trying to pull out the power crush here. Anzu had a great idea to snipe that. Of course, the heat dash engager extension coming in. Oh my god.
Oof, man. Say it with me, chat. She needs it.
Wow, I love that coverage too. Was able to cover the tech option. Lars just showing that the experience converts over to Tekken 8.
Man, what a call out. And now Lars firmly in the driver's seat. You got that early heat, but look at how well Anzu is just keeping the pressure on, right? This is the name of the game. If you can get that pressure string started, it doesn't matter if Lars is in heat. Okay, burning it all out. Liberator stance, able to convert this time. Get that combo going. Push him into the corner yourself. We've seen Lars do so well there.
Okay, has to activate heat here just to kind of, you know, disrupt the flow of things, but Lars will not be deterred, taking that game pretty convincingly. No rounds dropped.
Man, what a fast game one.
Coffee Queen, she's killer.
The Coffee Queen herself. I love that lore. She was literally just like, I'm going to learn some martial arts and teach people about coffee. Boom, top tier.
It's always, in fighting games, it's always about like, okay, Exhibit A, enter tournament. Exhibit B, I'm doing it for weird personal reasons, right?
I just feel like the power scaling is really interesting with characters like this, because Azucena clearly does not take the training particularly seriously. And then you have people like Jin and Kazuya, who have devils inside of them and have been training their entire lives, and somehow they're on par.
Of course, we're going to go to like pretty similar size stage here. Oh, nice sidestep there to the right.
This song goes so hard.
It does.
Ooh, there's that evasiveness you were talking about with Zafina.
Nice, I like that. Just kind of like held down on the full crouch there just to see if Anzu would press any kind of button.
Great patience from Anzu, though, not mashing into that Liberator stance. So easy to do. Yeah. Speaking of mashing, there we go. Liberator stance, round 2 in the corner. So hard to do.
I got to give flowers to Anzu, too. Just realize, all right, okay, the heat smash is on block. I know you're plus. I got to keep holding it, but hold the mix-up, right? That's the power of heat smashes.
Great sidestep, but Anzu does lose the advantage there. Unfortunately, Lars with great defense. You're talking about defense for Anzu. The same thing has been true for Lars. So hard for Anzu to get anything started. Even that combo, not going to be too crazy.
Yeah, first best series there for Anzu, though, so we're starting to see Anzu potentially come alive. Can you get on the board?
Wait, one more low for a fan. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, you heard low, didn't you?
Great throw break. Reset that neutral. This is what Anzu needs. Does have that health advantage, and no heat engager out of Lars either.
Oh, the whiff. I think Anzu had the right idea, was just a tad bit late.
Yeah,
it's so scary. Heat engager.
Oh, that's bad. Anzu pressed a button.
Just let it rock. And that's like the strength of having a go-to option like Heat Smash. Just like, all right, do I need simple, easy damage? Do I need to make a call out? I got it.
I saw Anzu going for a lot of those tracking fours because, or excuse me, Lars going for those because Anzu was sidestepping a lot before. But Anzu caught on very quickly, and that didn't end up actually becoming a factor. So I'm very impressed by that defensive play.
Bro, these lows go crazy. Yeah, like Lars is doing a good job. Like you said, we talked about restricting movement. Those tracking moves, those lows.
Ooh, speaking of lows. Bro, when we said take the low, we meant like just one. don't take all of those lows.
A lot of gray health there on the side, of course, popping heat just to make sure that we potentially get some damage back, but getting denied there. I think Anzu, yeah, just unfortunately did not have a strong enough game plan with their heat mechanic in tow as much as Lars did. Of course, Lars is a very solid player in their own right. He's sending Anzu to the loser's bracket.
And Anzu just not able to adapt to those lows quickly enough. I think it's so hard to deal with when your opponent just gets into low spam territory. Do you go for that low parry? Do you start actually crouch block?